Welcome to Bona Restaurant's first recipe video. Bona Restaurant is a Polish restaurant located in Menlo Park. Come check us out. So today we're going to be making just regular American chocolate chip cookies. Start with 3 cups of flour, put them down on your surface, and then just spread the flour around so you have something to put the rest of the ingredients into. We'll start with 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Now, baking soda is different from baking powder. Don't get it too confused. You'll get a different result. They're chemically different. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And when I got these teaspoons, what I do is I load them up a little over, and then I press them up to the top of the box to even them out with the actual surface of the measuring spoon. 2 sticks of butter. If you want to be really precise, it's actually a cup of butter. But, each stick is about half a cup. So I put a little bowl down of water next to it. We'll be using it later. And we'll, 3 eggs. Knock them on the surface, pop your thumb in, crack them open. Easiest, surest way of opening eggs. Brown sugar. Now, this is golden brown sugar. You're going to use 1.5 cups. Just a little thing. I've used light brown, dark brown. It really doesn't make a difference. So if you're at the store, you don't have golden brown, don't worry about it. It's tastes the same. Doesn't really change the taste. 1.5 cups. So put it in, pack it down, and now these new brown sugars come with one of those resealables. So just reseal it so it retains its freshness. 1 cup of sugar, load it up to the top, shake it off, and that's just regular household sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Pure vanilla extract, just pour it over. Now, this is a basic American cookie base. People add all sorts of different things. We're going to be adding chocolate chips because we're making chocolate chip cookies, but oatmeal, raisins, we'll make oatmeal raisins. I've used craisins, I've used nuts of different kinds, walnuts, peanuts, macadamias, it all works the same. These are semi-sweet Toll House morsels. It's just because it's easier. You don't have to play around with the chocolate. But you can use just regular any chocolate that you like. Break it in and chop it up so it's a little bit more exotic. I tend to find that the semi-sweet or the darker chocolates work better because the dough's pretty sweet. I've had people complain that when we use actually milk chocolate in them, it's too sweet. So what you do is you got the butter and you got the eggs, and you start mishmashing them with your hands. So what you do is you kind of dig your hands in, start get them going, and you start bringing the flour in from the side, push it out, and then fold it back over to the center, push it out, fold it back over until you get a pretty consistent mix. At this time, preheat the oven to 375. On most ovens, it won't take that long, especially the newer ones. And the next question that comes up, how big to make the cookies? Well, you're going to be making balls. And to size up the balls, I found that you can use 1/4 cup to size them up. And use that a couple times until you get a feel for it, and then you just kind of keep rolling them once you get a feel for it in your hand. Now, that little bowl, it's a nice little secret. What happens with this dough is it sticks to your hand. And to prevent the dough from sticking, you just kind of wet your hands and you roll the dough. You can do 2 or 3 balls before you have to re-wet them. Now, the next thing you do is you wet your hands and you squish the dough down for about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. This is to ensure that they'll bake evenly. Pop them in the oven for 13 minutes and continue making the rest of your cookie balls. This is just a regular dough scraper, just to kind of clean off all the excess and make sure I don't use up all the dough. These are your cookies. When they come out of the oven, they're going to be very soft. Let them cool for 15 minutes, and then they're pretty much ready to serve. If you start moving them now, they're going to be a bit soft. Makes 20 to 24 cookies, and we'll see you guys soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.